Hello, in this video we're going to be talking about the law of definite proportions. So in problems like these, you're going to have usually two compounds, and they're going to ask you, are these compounds the same? So, in this case, we've got two compounds made up of zinc and copper, and we've got to tell her they're the same. Well, the law of definite proportions says that if these two compounds have the same ratio by mass, then they must be the same compound. Or another way to put that is, if they have the same percent composition, they must be the same compound. So, we're going to go ahead and find the percent composition of both of these compounds, and if the percent composition is the same, then they must be the same compound. If you need help finding percent composition, there's a video on finding percent composition you can go and watch before this one, and that will help you with this. So, let's go ahead and start with compound 1. I'll just use CMPD to abbreviate compound. And the first thing we need to do is find the total mass. So when you add together the 2.02 and the 1.14, you should get that your total mass is 3.16 grams. And that's our total. And then for compound 2, actually I'm going to do that in a different color. Separate it a little bit. So, let's go ahead and get that in blue. And we'll go ahead and do compound 2. With compound 2. And when you add together those two masses, the 1.31 and the 0.74, you should get a total mass of 2.05. And that is in grams. So, let's go ahead and do compound 1 first. So to do the percent composition of zinc, we do our 2.02 grams divided by 3.16 and times 100. That's how we find percent composition. And for our copper, we do the same. Do 1.14 divided by 3.16. We times by 100. And that'll give us our percent composition. So, let's go ahead and do the zinc. We do 2.02 divided by 3.16 times that by 100. We should get 63.9% zinc. And for copper, we do 1.14 divided by 3.16 times 100, and we should get 36.1% copper. So if these two compounds are the same, then those percentages should be the same for the second compound as well. So let's go ahead and do zinc and copper for compound 2. So for zinc, we have a mass of 1.31 and a total mass of 2.05 times 100. And for copper, we have 0.74 grams divided by 2.05 grams. And we times that by 100. That'll give us our percent compositions for compound 2. So for zinc, 1.31 divided by 2.05 times 100 gives us 63.9%. And for copper, we have 0.74 divided by 2.05 times 100 gives us 36.1%. So, now that we've found our percent compositions, we now compare them to see if they are the same. If they are the same for both zinc and copper, then we have the same compound. So first, if we look at the zinc, we've got 63.9% for compound 1 and 63.9% for compound 2. And for the copper, we have 36.1% for compound 1, 36.1% for compound 2. So, are they the same compound? Yes, they are, because they have the same percent composition, as we've shown, and our reasoning for that is because of the law of definite proportions. So, this is how you would use the law of definite proportions to see if two compounds are the same.